Lupita Nyong'o is an award-winning Kenyan-Mexican actor. She was educated in the U.S. and went from being a production assistant to winning an Academy Award in just a few years. Her remarkable talent and intelligence helped her build an impressive career, with diverse and meaningful projects that most actors can only dream of. Her Academy Award-winning part came shortly after her graduation from Yale, in the highly acclaimed film 12 Years a Slave, directed by Steve McQueen. That was the first time a Kenyan or a Mexican actor had ever won an Academy Award. She also delivered brilliant performances on Broadway, in the play Eclipsed, which was highly praised by critics. She directed a music video and appeared in box office hits such as Star Wars, The Force Awakens, The Jungle Book, Black Panther, and the horror movie Us. She also fights to raise awareness for issues in Africa, such as serious health problems, poachers, and animal rights. She has also spoken about the bitter side of Hollywood, especially the sexual harassment many actors have to endure in the industry. Join me as we dive deeper into the life and career of this Hollywood superstar. But if you're a fan of celebrity culture and want to know what really goes on behind the glitz and glamour, then subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Don't miss out on the exclusive content and insights that Behind Celebrity's Life has to offer. Childhood, early life, and education. Lupita Nyong'o was born in Mexico City on March 1, 1983. Her family lived in Kenya but had to leave the country as a result of a political repression. They had all suffered for being activists fighting against a brutal president. Her father was tortured, while her uncle was attacked and pushed off a ferry. His body was never recovered, and the official report stated it had been an accident. The atrocities her family had to live with probably contributed to her deep understanding of her character's pain in 12 Years a Slave. Her experience also helped her deliver a brilliant performance in the movie. Despite the hardships, her family provided a safe and encouraging environment for their daughter. Her Kenyan parents are both highly educated people and encourage their children's intellect and creativity. Her mother, Dorothy Ogada Buyu, is the managing director of the Africa Cancer Foundation and has her own communication company. Her father, Peter Anyang Nyong'o, is a college professor and politician who was even the Minister for Medical Services in Kenya. When Lupita was a year old, her family went back to Kenya, and she spent her childhood in Nairobi. However, her family later sent her to Mexico for 7 months to learn Spanish. While attending the Rusinga International School in Kenya, she took part in school plays and realized her passion for acting. Her first role as a professional actor was in a Phoenix Players Company production of Romeo and Juliet when she was 14. She continued her education at St. Mary's School in Nairobi and went to college in the U.S. She studied film and theater at Hampshire College. After her acting career began to grow, she went back to school. She joined the prestigious Yale School of Drama, where she performed in many school projects and even won a prize for acting students with outstanding ability. Just after graduating from Yale, she bagged the chance to play Patsy in the historical drama 12 Years a Slave, 2013. The film was produced by Brad Pitt, directed by Steve McQueen, and had a brilliant cast. Thus, there was no surprise that it was the star of the Academy Awards that year. It narrated the story of Solomon Northup, a free man kidnapped and sold as a slave. Solomon was shown befriending Lupita's character, Patsy, an enslaved young woman. Her performance amazed critics. The British film magazine Empire wrote that she gives one of the most committed big-screen debuts imaginable. The following year, she appeared in the action films Non-Stop and Star Wars, The Force Awakens. After these roles, which were quite different from her first success, she returned to theater to appear in Eclipsed, a drama that eventually made it to Broadway and earned Lupita nominations for Tony Awards. In 2016, the actor returned to the big screen and appeared in Queen of Katwe and The Jungle Book. The outstanding Marvel box office hit Black Panther featured her as Nakia. Lupita told journalists that it felt great to be at the heart of an action movie and that she enjoyed doing many of her stunts herself. She also claimed she had not realized how intense her training would be. Another big success came in 2019 with The Horrorous, directed by Jordan Peele. The movie told the story of a family terrorized by a group of strangers looking exactly like them but wanting to kill them. Lupita had to play a double role, and this made critics praise her. However, she admitted that the role had taken all her inner resources and had exhausted her. It was an emotional experience, and she even had to take breathing lessons to manage the voice of her evil character in the movie. She directed and produced the 2009 video documentary In My Genes. Controversy. After Us released, some people accused her of demonizing disabled people by altering the voice of her character. She explained that her voice in the movie was inspired by a condition called spasmodic dysphonia, a neurological disorder, and she had no negative intention while changing her voice to suit her character. She stated, "The voice of Red was a composite of influences and definitely a creation of my imagination, relationship and personal life. Lupita Nyong'o is very discreet when it comes to her personal life. There were rumors about her dating different men, but she chose not to comment on any such speculation. She is so busy with her charity and other work that she probably does not have any time for a relationship. She delivers speeches about the beauty of black women, advocates for animal rights, and also fights for creating birthing centers in Uganda. She also works as a model and has been chosen to be the face of many designers and magazines. Lupita Nyong'o, net worth. Lupita, who gets most of her cash through her acting gigs, is